The wait is finally over. Can you believe it? After 18 long, arduous years, Royal Challengers Bengaluru have finally etched their name onto the illustrious Indian Premier League trophy. The journey has been one of incredible highs and heartbreaking lows, a roller coaster of emotions that has tested the loyalty of their passionate fan base to its very limits. But through it all, the dream never died. It flickered, it wavered, but it was never extinguished. This victory, achieved on the hallowed turf of the Narendra Modi Stadium on June 3, 2025, is not just a win. It's a testament to perseverance, a reward for unwavering belief, and a moment that will be cherished for generations to come by every single RCB supporter across the globe. The echoes of Isala Cup Namde have finally wonderfully become Isala Cup Namdu. Think about the countless moments of almost there. The finals of 2009, 2011 and 2016, each one a painful memory, a reminder of what could have been. But these were not failures, they were stepping stones. They built character, they forged resilience, and they made this eventual triumph all the sweeter. This wasn't just a team winning a tournament, it was a collective sigh of relief, an explosion of joy, a city, a global fan base, finally able to celebrate the ultimate prize. The scriptwriters of sport, they do love a long winding tale, don't they? And this RCB story, culminating in this glorious chapter, is one for the ages. A story that tells you to keep believing, keep striving, keep hoping. The significance of this maiden IPL title cannot be overstated. For a franchise that has boasted some of the biggest names in world cricket over the years, the empty trophy cabinet was a glaring anomaly. It was a riddle that many had tried and failed to solve. But in 2025, the stars aligned, the plans clicked, and the execution was flawless when it mattered most. This win elevates RCB from a team of perennial entertainers to a team of champions. It changes the narrative, it silences the critics, and it provides a platform for an even brighter future. The weight of history has been lifted, replaced by the glittering gold of the IPL trophy. This victory is for every fan who wore the RCB jersey with pride, even when results didn't go their way. It's for every child who dreamt of seeing their heroes lift the cup. It's for the city of Bengaluru, a city that lives and breathes cricket, a city that has stood by its team through thick and thin, through every near miss and every fresh start. The roar that erupted across the Garden City, and indeed across the world at the moment of victory, was a sound 18 years in the making. It was a sound of pure, unadulterated joy, a sound of dreams realized. This is more than just cricket. This is about belonging, about shared passion, and about the magic of sport. The stage was set at the magnificent Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, a colossal arena, packed to the rafters, buzzing with an electric anticipation. The air was thick with tension, with hope, with the dreams of two sets of fans, both yearning for that elusive maiden title. Royal Challengers Bengaluru, having battled their way through a tough season, found themselves facing the formidable Punjab Kings. It was a final that promised a new champion, a final that had every ingredient for a classic T20 encounter. The floodlights beamed down, the crowd roared, and the players knew that immortality was just a few good hours of cricket away. This was it, the moment they had all worked for. RCB, batting first, knew they needed a substantial total on the board. The pressure of a final can do strange things to even the most seasoned campaigners. They managed to post a competitive 190 for the loss of 9 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. It wasn't a monstrous score, perhaps not as imposing as they might have hoped for initially, but it was a fighting total, a score that gave their bowlers something significant to defend. Every run was hard-earned, every boundary cheered vociferously by the travelling RCB faithful, who had painted a significant portion of the stadium red and gold. The innings had its ebbs and flows, moments of brilliance interspersed with nervy passages of play. The chase by Punjab Kings was a nail-biting affair from start to finish. They came out with intent, knowing that the target was within their reach if they batted sensibly and kept wickets in hand. The pendulum swung back and forth, each boundary shifting the momentum, each wicket bringing a fresh wave of anxiety or elation. Runs were scored, Wickets fell, and the required run rate fluctuated, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. The RCB bowlers, under immense pressure, held their nerve, executing their plans with admirable precision. The fielders threw themselves around, saving crucial runs, backing their bowlers with unwavering commitment. It was a true team effort in the field. In the end, it came down to the wire, as so many great finals do. Punjab Kings fought valiantly, pushing RCB all the way, but ultimately fell just short, finishing on 184 for 7 in their 20 overs. RCB won by a mere 6 runs. 6 runs. That slender margin was the difference between ecstasy and agony. The final few overs were a blur of heightened emotions, strategic timeouts, and deafening noise. When the final ball was bowled and victory was confirmed, the RCB dugout erupted. Players, support staff, and everyone associated with the team were overcome with emotion. Tears of joy flowed freely. It was a victory hard-earned, richly deserved. At the heart of this incredible 18-year journey stands one man, Virat Kohli. He has been the constant, the unwavering pillar of strength for Royal Challengers Bengaluru. He joined as a young, prodigious talent and grew into a global icon, all while wearing the RCB colours. He has given his heart and soul to this franchise, ridden every wave of emotion, and carried the hopes of millions. While he may not have been the captain in this triumphant season, his presence, his experience, his sheer passion were undoubtedly instrumental. To see him finally lift that IPL trophy after so many years of relentless pursuit was a sight that warmed the hearts of cricket lovers everywhere. This win is as much his as anyone's. Leading the charge in 2025 was the first-time skipper, Rajat Patidar. What a phenomenal job he did. To take on the captaincy of a team with such a passionate following and such a history of near misses, and to guide them to the title in his very first season at the helm, is an extraordinary achievement. Patidar himself emphasized that the team was playing for Kohli, for the badge, for the fans. He fostered a brilliant team environment, made astute tactical decisions under pressure, and led from the front with his calm demeanor and determined performances. His leadership was a breath of fresh air, and he has etched his name into RCB folklore. And who can forget the vital contributions of the seasoned campaigner, Dinesh Karthik? In the final, and indeed throughout the tournament, his experience and finishing prowess proved invaluable. There were moments when the game seemed to be slipping away, but Karthik, with his characteristic composure and innovative stroke play, often turned the tide in RCB's favour. His role, often in high-pressure situations towards the end of an innings or a run chase, was absolutely crucial. He is one of those players who thrives when the stakes are highest, and his contributions were a cornerstone of RCB's success this season. Many players stood up at different times, a true collective effort. Beyond these individuals, it was a complete team performance that brought the trophy home. Every player in the squad, whether they played every game or contributed in smaller ways, played their part. The coaching staff, the unsung heroes behind the scenes, deserves immense credit for their meticulous planning and for keeping the players motivated and focused. From the explosive openers to the crafty spinners, from the athletic fielders to the powerful finishers, everyone understood their role and executed it to perfection when it mattered most. This victory was built on a foundation of unity, belief, and a shared desire to break the long-standing jinx. They were not just a team of stars, but a star team. The moment RCB secured that final run, the city of Bengaluru erupted. Streets that were deserted moments before, as fans were glued to their screens, suddenly filled with people celebrating. The night sky was lit up by fireworks, the air filled with the sounds of cheers, car horns, and the iconic RCB chant. It was a spontaneous outpouring of joy, 18 years in the making. Fans, young and old, men and women from every walk of life came together, united by their love for their team. This wasn't just a cricket victory, it was a cultural moment, a collective experience that brought an entire city and its global diaspora of fans an unparalleled sense of happiness and pride. This triumph signifies so much more than just a trophy. It's a vindication for the legions of loyal supporters who never lost faith, who turned up in droves, season after season, wearing their red and gold with unwavering pride, even in the face of repeated disappointment. Their passion is legendary, their support unconditional. This win is their reward. It validates their loyalty and gives them bragging rights they have craved for nearly 2 decades. The E-Sala Cup Namde, "This year the cup is ours" slogan, once a hopeful prayer, often a target of friendly banter, has now become a glorious reality. The emotional connection between RCB and its fans is truly special, and this victory has only deepened that bond. For the franchise itself, this victory is a watershed moment. It breaks the shackles of the past and ushers in a new era of belief and expectation. It will undoubtedly attract more talent, inspire a new generation of cricketers in the region, and further solidify RCB's status as one of the marquee teams in the IPL. The monkey is finally off their back. They are no longer the nearly men of the tournament, they are champions. This win will instill a champion's mentality, a belief that they can conquer any challenge. The future looks incredibly bright for Royal Challengers Bengaluru, built on the foundation of this historic achievement. Looking ahead, RCB can build a dynasty. With a maiden title under their belt, the pressure of that long wait has been lifted. They can now play with more freedom, with the confidence that comes from being champions. The blend of experienced campaigners and exciting young talent under astute leadership provides a fantastic platform for sustained success. The roar of 2025 will echo for years to come, a reminder of what is possible when talent meets perseverance, when dreams are pursued with relentless passion. The sea of red and gold has finally witnessed its most glorious dawn. The champions have arrived.